Hello, everyone.
Hello.
So, hello, everyone, and welcome to Chat with Nene Alice. If this is your first time tuning in to Chat with Nene Alice, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to send in your comments because together we can all improve on this channel. So, today I have with me some young ladies who are members of the United Methodist Church and are also members of the Young Women's Network. And they are here on their annual gathering discussing issues affecting them and to see how they can provide support for each other. So I have some lovely ladies. Can you put down your mark so that we see you and then we appreciate you? Okay. So we dey also today we wan for talk about how women dey support women and all wetin we dey do. And dis na young women dem wey don calm and dem wan for talk and dem wan for take over the space inside some of we don dey occupy and see how dem go utilize that space effectively. So today I dey also with them and I know say they are all energetic and they're ready for talk. I want to start first of all with Sylvaneth. Sylvaneth, you go introduce yourself and let the viewers know who that they talk.
Hello everyone again. I'm Sylvaneth. I happen to be the director for the Young Women's Network of the United Methodist Church Sierra Leone Conference. And this year, the annual gathering take place at CRC Bo. And so we get the opportunity to rotate every year from different districts.
So thank you, Sylvaneth. And as you say, we don't learn boku boku. You want to share some of the things the way you learn and some of the sessions the way they don't get?
Yeah, hello everyone. Again, Mina December. Mina coordinator for Young Women's Network and I just want to take from and say this is a very nice session where the young woman they can get every year and the United Methodist Church. One of the things the way we don't can learn is that every woman you need for be effective, you need for be fruitful in everything where you do. This year they can for training in different areas. We're very interesting, especially for the young one then. We don't can learn as how we be able to mobilize resources on we young so that we know what they have up no more per man, the women and not able to do for we, then we will sit down and wait for them. So how they're able for land rewards, then how we take box, so we they call village savings box. That box they then don't train we on how we could raise funds either every week or every month. We could put on that box so that if somebody get problem among we be able to can the box and loan. We also learn how to decorate women and pages, how to tie head tie we wedding and day, how to make earrings, how to make chain with beads. So I think say it's very fruitful and it's very encouraging for the young woman in the United Methodist Church.
So thank you. I just want to come to my sister with on near me. Sister Augusta. Sister Augusta, I know say you're a very powerful woman na Moyamba and I don't meet with you na the National Women's Conference. And you know say now we talk about gender empowerment and women equality. And you mobilize and you work with other women. Them. So you want to share whose value you don't add to this conference where they make so?
Thank you very much, Auntie Mene. Augusta again from the Yamba town. We learn so many things now this gathering. As of today, we don't day after 4 days now. And very great. This day will don't do. These 4 days will take. One big thing we I learned today is that you as a woman, you get to let yourself first. And the first thing that one day, that idea of where we don't cook, we dish, we give out all the food, then it's wrong. That idea where they say me no they work to overseas, me no they block, me no they make here, it's wrong. You get to let yourself, you take care of yourself before ever you will be somebody. And the woman issues, of course, we don't suffer a lot. But one of the reasons we make we they suffer because all their suffering and what they go through. Now we they celebrate them. It's like we they say let the suffering continue. We they clap, yeah. Now time for make we put a stop to them one again. As I be done, they continue for do this and but this is another villages go to move down. You get Bawia, you get Mosela, you get Mompe, you get Mokebi and all inside and day. But say we for stop now, or they celebrate to then sufferings and the way we dey go through. We look at wetin suit we. We self-realize say no, we not for always dey the end. We for sit down at that chair now then you make decision. As my sister said, the annual conference, we did it. Now na time for let we know say this I want am. Hey, you for go for am. You know the only talker. Say I want am. You for go for am. So plenty thing the day we learn actually very beneficial.
Okay, so you see, you know, Florence, me and Florence, we go the same school, and we don't dey work now about full networks and coalitions there. But I just want for talk about this thing here, so we all can dey talk about say, we know they see support from the company man. But you think to say this now a very good forum outside we dey get support from one another.
Yes, I think so that a very good forum because it will help to create the base. You know, in those days, we found out that because we come on an indigenous setting, tradition and gender roles don't always teach we say, we for always, you know, they get ascribed roles. Man, you will play for woman, you will play for man. So you always don't teach you back in the year, say, we woman will not for even talk, who said the man they talk, we for always in a kitchen, you know, we get specific roles. But when we come now, then garden here, we learn say there are no specific roles for anybody. Yeah, it is just a social construct. Now women themselves are partners in development, and women they need to step up. And that makes sense when the president be using power. He give me the gender equality and women's empowerment policy inside December 4. Well, we don't call Nigeria, we will call and give because that was a very good gift to a president give me. And we the woman is supposed to use that very strong for motivate other women to come up because this is a time. It's not the time always for the club for people them. People themselves for the club for because we get potential and we don't see say we get more money. We some money in the way for them appreciation. Most women there they beyond beyond expectation. We don't get a whole lot of profile of women them we really don't make up. So that's what we say. If women are empowered, then we're going for continuous national development. But because we the women back they will not be getting the awareness, not be getting or not be getting skill. We think so we just need for the support people. So this guy in the way we say we need to come up with self-esteem, we need to build with confidence, you know, and go what we want for. And we wait till we want for we for demand them and if we forget that.
Okay, thank you so much. You know, sometimes the people then they talk say, oh, na church na dey na for praise. But I want to let you know, say we also they talk about issues then where they affect you. And so today we get some very hot sessions then, and one of which now also will be discussed about you know gender-based violence. And my sister did for that session day, and I don't know if you want to share your views and waiting some of the things the way you are.
Thank you, Anthony. Me na Brianna Ba, the National Coordinator of Young Women's Movement. Today we began a session on gender-based violence. Where we describe within gender, where we say the difference between man and woman. And we also talk about sex, where we talk about the general appeal of both man and woman. Wherein we give the difference between man and woman. And we also go in depth for define violence, where we say that thing where they cause bodily harm on person physically or mentally. Some the way they do physically to the person, and some the way inwardly they hit the person. But maybe because of fear or because of the environment where it's itself, it is afraid for come out and say because of the repercussion where go can be and waiting get for be the outcome of it. So the person no mind, make it go they suffer inwardly, but it prefer not for talk. But today, so we mommy in teaching and all, it don't give we the mind, the courage, for now we step up and say no to all these things and for say women, we can do it. If man and they do A, B, C, and D, we self can do it. Now the time if man do you bad or man violates you, you get rights for go report them, even if he don't marry you. You get right to go report and say, this man, they sexually abuse me. This man, they brutalize me in a house. This man, they marginalize me. This man, they do things to me where I'm not happy about now the family and now the home where we can we say.
Okay, so I'm glad the way you talk about some of the things then, and for that we able to break the silence where you can to gender-based violence. because most times we dey suffer in silence and we no want for talk. Okay, but again we also identify some of the types them. I don't know if Kema be able to tell we wetin are some of the types of violence the way we discuss na the morning sessions.
Um, yeah, we discussed about a lot of violence then where we include the physical violence, the sexual violence, physical violence, sexual violence, psychological violence, domestic violence, a lot of other more ways we talk about, human and psychological violence. So some way they affect the mind, some way they affect the heart, then have the emotional, and some way actually they get the physical part and fear from the person, and of course domestic violence then we also receive. So when the 50-year-old again different types of violence.
Okay, so it means that we don't learn boku things. So I want to come back to Sylvanus. Sylvanus, you feel to say there is hope for the future and we go able for we young women the way they now go able for take over from the one the way they did now. Because one of the things that people they talk, they say the older women they know they give them space. So but you feel to say space stay and there is hope for the women they are able to occupy this space as the older women and they hand over to them.
Yeah, I want to go straight to the answer for say yes, Nene. There is really hope, as you can see amongst we get people and we all pass some of the young women the way they are this panel. And they tell we say as we phase out, we get people and we will come and fit into their shoes and they where others we don't create, when we say they continue to create. Because we get an opportunity year after year whenever we come together, we learn new things and inside that forum then they will help us build the capacity of the younger generation. So that when we go, the continuity of the United Methodist woman will continue. The growth will there, and that's why they will be capacitated for able to speak out, for able to address issues on their own, for then they're able to team up for themselves, because some of these issues they work in Kawo, they discuss a lot. Sometimes they work out, get one other program working called group therapy. Group therapy in a session where we come together. We take an oath, we discuss our issues, we pray about them, and we find solutions. And wherever we discuss the issue today, they stay there. You know, and as Christian women, we get standards where we go for maintain. So all them teachings they have, so they help us build with capacity. So then there is so much hope for the United Methodist women.
So I just want to say we don't learn so much this week and we don't see say the conversation on women and how we go able to become assertive and empowered. And not just because we're not Christian women, they will not for the talk about the issues the way they affect me. But we also they discuss the issues there, so and bring account to light. So I just want to say thank you very much for we are able to participate. And I just want to follow we make a commitment say we will win. So if we can join our hands together and just make that pronouncement. So after 2, 1, 2, women will win. Thank you very much. And if this is your first time tuning in to Chat with Nene Ali, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to send in your comments because together we can all improve on this channel. Thank you and have a pleasant day.